Welcome back. Here's some interesting news, man. I think this is pretty dope. Taco Bell has hired its first ever black CEO to run its nationwide restaurants of 8,000 people. His name is Sean Tresvant, 43-year-old. He's actually the first African-American CEO, right? He used to previously work for Nike. He did that for 15 years. He was the vice president of marketing and the chief marketing officer and for the Jordan brand as well. So I think this is a huge move. Of course, like here we like to celebrate the black excellence. Tresvant is one of the main people that was actually behind the Mexican pizza being re-released and a relaunch. A lot of people really love Taco Bell. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is a great move. I love to see that companies are now starting to realize that it's not a particular race that can just run industries. You typically see a lot of big companies, CEOs being white or Asian. You're starting to see, even though it's Taco Bell, right? Don't sleep on Taco Bell and then the impact. I mean, you got to think, regardless of the people, they still serve 2 billion customers and they bring in a $10 billion revenue per year. So that's still doing really good, right? And his stint that he had with Nike, and then at 43, that's still relatively young to be as in the top CEO. Like he'd officially start that at January 2024, right? But I mean, this is huge because you never really know of what he could end up landing and doing now. And like I was stating, it's a really big thing to see that companies are now starting to trust black faces in those spaces. And if you've been in the corporate America struggle trying to get through there, once you finally kick the door down, you finally realize that there are ways that you can climb up that corporate ladder, but it's really grimy. Like I've compared people and let people know that it really isn't much difference from corporate America to the streets. The only difference is the language and how they approach it, but it's cutthroat, it's politics, it's all the same things that you have to deal with that. But huge shout out to the brother, man. Just researching some information here, and I like it, man. So shout out to Sean Tresvant, and shout out to Taco Bell for putting him in there. I think it's huge, and if he continues with how he did for marketing with the Jordan brand and with Nike, Taco Bell could be in a really good spot. It's not the best of fast food by any means. It's great munchy food. So if he can keep winning in that, you really never know of what next step he could be, because that's huge. And he will eventually officially start the role in January 2024, man. Shout out to Mr. Tresvant. Keep making leaps and bounds for the people that look like you that are climbing through the corporate ladder. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Long live CC.